Hey, welcome to another week of the AI Agent of the Week series. My name is Arvell Craig with Bot Builders, and we are here to demonstrate, showcase, show you what AI agents do, what they are, and I'm featuring a different agent every week. I'm excited about this week's agent. Um, Let me minimize this. So just to recap, when I look at an agent versus AI, though it's kind of the same thing and similar, a lot of AI, ChatGPT, Claude, Grok, Gemini, they have agentic features, but I'm looking at an agent as a very specific thing with specific components. Here are these 7 components. The really key thing is that it works on a trigger. It's scheduled, it's connected to other tools, it plans and it thinks, it accesses other tools in order to produce a result. All right, so the types I have here, large language models like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude. You got agent apps, like agents within apps, like almost every app from Go High Level to Descript to Replit to there's like every tool, even Canva, which I use for this presentation, has an agent within it. But I also like the no code tools where you can build out your entire agent workflow. Those are normally the things I recommend where you can be in control of the entire experience. Because you can't really control how ChatGPT works, and you can't really control what happens within Canva or Descript when they're using their agentic features. But if you find a good no code tool where you're building out step by step, like an N8N, Gumloop, Lindy, things like that, you can really be in full control of the agent. Now, today, what I want to highlight is a local business intelligence opportunity scout. I didn't put intelligence in the title here because it would have been too many words. But again, local business. So, are you in the business of local networking, finding clients, communities, events, happy hours, conferences in your city? Well, this is the agent for you. And what it does, it actually does 3 things in one. Number one, so you got to have a trigger. You got to have how often do you want to have this AI agent turned on? You could have it check every couple hours. You could have it check and find out what's going on in your local city every couple days. You can have it check once a week, once a month, whatever you choose. You have to define that timeline, that schedule. Okay, so when I set up, it's going to check every single day, Monday through Friday, what's happening here in Phoenix. And it's based upon the training data that I gave it. What do I care about? Who is my ideal customer? What industry am I working in? Again, I'm looking at events, conferences, chamber events, happy hours. So it's going to scour through Eventbrite and Luma, maybe Facebook groups. Again, a lot of different websites to find out what is going on. If you have specific sites, links, places that you always go, you definitely want to put that information into the prompt. So let me pause here one quick. If you don't know, I have been working on a master class just teaching about AI agents. If you want this exact strategy, this exact template, I will give you the template to build this local business opportunity agent for yourself. It'll take you 5 minutes, 10 minutes max to set up. If you want it, make sure you reach out to me and let me know. Now let's continue. So the second step, after it researches and it finds stuff, it has to process and compile that information and organize it in a way and deliver it to you. So one thing I've used to always do was simply send me an email of an update when my agent does its thing. But I don't always check the email, and I want to make sure the agent's results can easily be shared with another agent, which ideally I can't just keep it in email. So one of the things I'm doing now is for this agent, I actually built a Google Doc so the report is in a document. And I wanted to extract who are all the businesses, the ideal customers that I could reach out to based upon its research and put those in a spreadsheet and 5, 10 rows, however many it finds each time it runs, so that I could take that data of the company, connect it to another agent if I needed to do some more outreach and direct messaging to those people. So I'll show you how that works in a minute. So after it processes the data, compiles it in the Google Doc and an email, then it's going to Google Doc and the Google Sheet. Then it's going to email me the report once it's done. Okay, so let me actually show you what this looked like. I just ran it. Oh, it ran automatically a couple hours ago. And let me pause the video. Okay, here is the results of the agent that ran 7 o'clock this morning. So it says, good morning, Arvell. Your daily business intelligence briefing is ready. And so what it did was it found high priority alerts, 2 premium networking events that are happening here in Phoenix. I guess they're happening tomorrow. It gave me 2 events there. Then it gave me specific business owners according to the niche. So for this test, this setup, I just used like local plastic surgeons, doctors, attorneys, lawyers. And so what's cool is that it grabbed the business owner's name and their profession. And you see here news, what happened? They were featured on Fox 10, right? Sharing tips on living longer. So now it's helping us with our messaging. Why reach out to this Dr. Pablo? High visibility media appearance demonstrates thought leadership and community engagement. So the next step, research the practice details on LinkedIn. Same way with this Clark Fielding. He's a personal injury attorney. He was named Super Lawyer 2026. So again, I love this briefing, right? You see that it's doing research. It's giving me the reasons of why and how I can make a genuine connection based upon doing some research on the person. But of course, I didn't do the research. My local business intelligence agent did the research for me. So it has all these different people I can reach out to. Then it has like a longer future list of events. Again, those same tomorrow high priority events within the next 14 days, so I can plan there. Again, then we have a summary. Again, we have a Google Doc with the same information. Again, I could share this with one of my teammates as well if they need to go reach out to them. And then lastly, it also put the same data into a spreadsheet. And this is a perfect type of sheet that I could use and connect to another agent, that when this document has more rows added, that would be the trigger to turn on a different agent to do more in-depth enrichment, actually finding the LinkedIn information, email, phone number, website, and other kind of things when I'm doing outreach or when I connect it to an outreach in AI SDR. So I hope you enjoyed this kind of overview of my business intelligence opportunity for local agent. If you got questions about how to use AI agents, this is a simple one that you can use if you're in local business, sales, networking. If you got questions, if you want to get the template and actually get this set up immediately in your business, just reach out to me. And I will see you next week for the next AI Agent of the Week. This is week number 6 or 7. So we've got like 4 or 5 more left. So, all right, create a great day.